Right. Also, Aman, if I can bring you in, and we were just talking about the 6 Flagstaff Road bungalow, which in fact Arvind Kejriwal was residing in as he was the Chief Minister of Delhi. When it is about that tour that was promised by the BJP government now, that really stood postponed. Any particular reason that they don't want to go ahead with that before the tabling of the report on the Sheesh Mahal?
Well, we don't know for sure, Rekha. Maybe it will happen, after this assembly session is over and after the CNG report on the CM's house is tabled in the assembly. Parvesh Verma did go on record yesterday to say that he will take media inside the CM's residence, the Sheesh Mahal, as the BJP dubs it. But one thing is very clear, Rekha. This particular house and this particular matter of the renovation of this house was a big poll plank of the BJP. We saw these models of this Sheesh Mahal, roaming around, being taken around by the BJP on the roads of Delhi to tell people that how corruption had been done in this particular house's renovation. The BJP called it an epitome of corruption. The CNG report, which was leaked earlier about this particular house, pegged the renovation costs at nearly rupees 34 crore, which is at least 3 times more than the original authorized cost of this renovation. BJP, in fact, alleges the actual cost was even higher at 60 to 70 crore. So we'll have to see. That's also the part of a probe already by the ED, and the CNG report is only expected to add more fuel to this, because if an SIT is set up, as the BJP has promised, to look into all the corruption matters of the Aam Aadmi Party government, this particular house renovation will be on the top of agenda of that particular SIT.
And Pallavi, the CAGA reports that we are talking about, 14 of them, also, bring to light the amount of debt that the Delhi government will have to, in fact, proceed with going forward now that they have taken over from Aam Aadmi Party. Don't you think that is a bigger worry for Rekha Gupta than just the tabling of the reports? Because there is a lot of schemes that require to be implemented as has been promised by the now Delhi government in Delhi.
Well, we have two things here. The Delhi Chief Minister Rekha Gupta has gone on record yesterday to make the point that I find the Treasury absolutely empty. It's a bankrupt government. And somehow it's going to be linked with whenever the discussion, if it takes at all, on the CAG report. That point is that so much of money was siphoned off that there was nothing really left for the Delhiites. And therefore, the government had actually completely bled the Treasury empty, and they took the money and ran away with it. That's one point. Second, if the order comes in from the top, which in this case, of course, happens to be the Prime Minister, I don't think the Delhi government is going to shy away. They're going to do everything to ensure that the basic poll promises, and the biggest of them all, and one of the main reasons why the BJP won in Delhi is, of course, to ensure that the money goes into accounts of women directly. So I think there is definitely going to be a fulfillment of promises, because there is life beyond Delhi as well. There's politics beyond it as well. One point which the BJP has consistently raised against opposition parties like the Congress, the AAP, is the non-fulfillment of promises. You poll time, you make these promises of freebies, post-poll, you forget about it. Whether it's Himachal Pradesh, Karnataka, Telangana, in all of them, even Punjab, of course, I don't think the BJP is going to take that risk, which is why it is very, very clear that the priority number one for the BJP, of course, is going to be the fulfillment of the poll promises.
Right. Pallavi and Aman, thank you so much for joining us with all the latest when it is about this tabling of the CNAG reports in the Delhi Assembly today. Remember, it's a 3-day session. Today is the second day. In all probability, we are learning that 2 to 3 of those CNAG reports, 14 of them, remember, are going to be possibly tabled today by the BJP government of Delhi.